What's good, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. I'm Zamir from XCC Tunes. In this video, I'm going to talk about some of the features that I requested for Cubase 14, and let's see how many of my requests is implemented in Cubase 14. Okay, so if this is your first time here, please make sure to subscribe, turn on notifications, smash the like button, and share this video to all your friends and families and everybody that you know. Alright, so let's get started. I'm going to go to the video that I made about 10 months ago, right? This was after Cubase 13 was released, so I requested some of these features. Let me be honest, I really loved Cubase 13 because it comes with a lot of great features. Cubase 13 was faster than Cubase 12. I really liked the layout. It was so modern, and it comes with Iconica Sketch. So it basically it's a DAW that's worth it, right? It's worth upgrading to Cubase 13 from 12 at the time. Although I was happy with Cubase 13, but I would prefer to have some of these features at the time. So I made this video for Cubase 14's feature requests. So let's go ahead and take a look at it, and let's see how many of these feature requests was implemented in Cubase 14, right? Let's check. The first one was the modern drum editor. Okay, what I was trying to say is that I want a step sequencer and a drum machine. That was the first thing that I asked, and I'm happy they have implemented it in Cubase 14. So I'm happy the first one I asked is already in Cubase 14. All right. So the second one was I wanted a Backbone Lite version. Okay, at the time I don't have Halion 7 or Absolute 6. Iconica Sketch is actually a light version of Iconica orchestral library. So I thought maybe Backbone Lite is useful for those who don't have Backbone. But I want to scratch that idea since I already have Backbone, so no, Backbone Lite not needed. Okay, so the next feature request I wanted was the automation track. Okay, actually we already have automation track, right? It's just that when I'm using a third-party plugins, to get the automation track is kind of hard. So let me just show you guys what I meant. Let me just add some kind of plugin in here. Yeah, let's say this is the plugin that I'm using right now, and I want to create an automation track. I cannot right click on it and create an automation track, unlike the stock plugin. So let's see, let's go to the stock plugin. Let me have a delay here. Let's see, right, I can right click on it and go to show sync node automation track, and when I click on it, the automation lane or automation track is already created for me right here, right? So I cannot do that with the third-party plugins. If I right click on it, nothing happens, right? So these are the features that I would want Cubase 14 to have. So that features is also not in Cubase 14 yet, right? So now let's move on to the next one, which is the macro toolbar. I have tons of macros which I have assigned to some of them is to MIDI remote and some of them to shortcut keys. So one thing about me is that sometimes I tend to kind of forget the shortcut keys or to which knob or pads that I assign those shortcut keys. So I would prefer to have some kind of macro toolbar here on top. All you have to do is just click on it, and then it will open up the macro toolbar, and I can read whatever shortcut keys I have for that. You know, I think that is really cool thing. So that was requested in Cubase 14, and that is not added as well. Okay, that's fine. So the next one was the MIDI remote page. So this is my MPC Studio. I used to have Akai APC MIDI connected to my computer, and I had a lot of my shortcut keys added to it, and I had a couple of different pages, right? So for mixing I use different page, for composing I use different page, but the problem is I don't know which page I'm on. So I thought it would be cool if, let's say, I can see on the info line or status line here that is showing me which page I'm currently on my MIDI remote, right? So I can know if whether should I go to the next page or previous page. If I'm working on a mixing or composing, I know which page to go if I can see it right in front of here. So that was the feature I requested, but that was also not implemented. It's okay. And then the next one was the scratch pad. So like I said, in Cubase, sorry, in Studio One, we had scratch pad. That was really useful to start a project with some ideas, and unfortunately that was also not implemented in Cubase 14. I hope it will be implemented in Cubase 15. So the next one is combinator. Okay, so actually I have Reason, and in Reason there's a feature called combinator, which means I can combine multiple instruments into one track. That was really useful for sound design and stuff. So I requested that in Cubase 14. Unfortunately, it's not in yet. So the next one was pin projects. Okay, I really like this feature of Studio One, where you can actually go to the start page here and you can pin your project. You can just pin it, but unfortunately it's not available in Cubase 14 yet. Okay, that's fine. And then the last one is the folder track plus group track. I really want this feature in Cubase 14, where we can actually have a folder track with an output, right? So we can treat it as a group or /bus. And it's not available in Cubase 14 as well. However, there are two things that I requested is in Cubase 14, and the first one is obviously the drum editor and the pattern editor. And the next one that I asked was DAW project. I don't have it in this video, but I mentioned a couple of times in Cubase live session, and I'm glad that we have DAW project in Cubase 14. All right, so you guys tell me whether these features that I requested makes any sense. Should they implement this in Cubase 15? And I hope Steinberg's developers will watch this video and it will give them some ideas for the next version. That's all for today, guys. I hope you guys find this video helpful. Please make sure to subscribe, turn on notifications, smash the like button, and share this video to all your friends. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I'll see you guys in the next video.